In this video, we're diving deep into the real reason why adding makeup, lashes, and nails to your self-care routine is more than just a glow up, it's a love up. It's about learning to romanticize the way you take care of yourself inside and out, because girl, it's so much more than just looking pretty. Hi lovelies, I need us to stop thinking of makeup as just something we do to impress people, because that idea is way too basic, and honestly it totally misses the point. Makeup is not just some surface level beauty thing. Now hear me out. When you take the time to beat your face, even if it's just some concealer, a touch of brow gel, and a swipe of gloss, you're doing something much bigger than just putting on makeup. You're telling yourself, I'm worth the effort. Let that sink in for a second. Because in a world where we're constantly being told to hustle, stay busy, keep grinding, it's actually kind of revolutionary to pause and say, I'm going to take 10-15 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes, just for me. That's what makeup can do. It gives us a moment to slow down, look in the mirror, and connect with ourselves. Not to criticize, not to judge, but to say, I like this about me. I want to highlight this. I'm showing up for myself today. Makeup is so often dismissed as shallow or fake or all about appearances, but really it's about presence. It forces you to focus on the details, how your skin feels, the curve of your cheekbone. It's you, fully focused on you. And yes, it takes patience. Yes, it takes practice. And yes, sometimes your eyeliner betrays you and you start questioning everything. We've all been there. But even that's part of the magic, because makeup teaches us to keep going, to start over, to laugh at ourselves, to learn ourselves. It becomes a ritual, a small but meaningful way of taking care of your body and your mind. It's like meditation, but with better brows. Let's talk about confidence, because wow, makeup and confidence, that's a powerful combination. There's something about finishing a look and think, wait, I did that? That feeling is not about trying to be someone else. It's about owning your power, about seeing yourself not just as you are, but as someone worth celebrating. Makeup doesn't create beauty. It enhances what's already there. You're still you, with or without it. But sometimes a little mascara or a bold red lip helps you remember that. And it's not about looking good to others. It's about feeling good to yourself. Confidence doesn't always mean loud or bold. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just that small, steady voice inside that says, I like me. And you know what? Makeup can help you hear that voice. Now let's go even deeper, because makeup also ties into self-love. And self-love, honestly, is a journey. It's not always easy. We see what we don't like, what we wish we could change, but makeup can flip that script. Instead of focusing on flaws, it teaches us to see features, to celebrate the arch in your brow, the shape of your lips, the glow of your skin. Even if it comes from highlighter, who cares? Makeup becomes a way of saying, I see myself, I honor myself, I'm proud of who I am. And over time, that starts to rewire the way you think. You go from, my face looks tired, to, let me brighten things up because I deserve to feel good today. And that shift, that's where the healing starts. Makeup isn't about covering up who you are. It's about reflecting who you are. Makeup gives us choices. And with those choices comes freedom. Freedom to create, freedom to experiment, freedom to say, this is me today and I love her. So no, makeup is not shallow. It's not fake. It's not just plain dress up. It's care, it's confidence, it's creativity, and most of all, it's love. Love for your face, love for your time, love for your power. So the next time someone says, why do you wear so much makeup? Or even, why do you wear any at all? Just smile and say, because I love me enough to do it. So next, we're going to talk about something you probably wrestled with, glued on crooked at least once, and maybe even lost mid-conversation. Yes, I'm talking about false lashes. Now, lashes are a whole experience, and more than that, they're a statement, a ritual, a reminder of confidence, care, and self-love. The moment those lashes go on, your eyes are brighter, your face looks more awake, your whole energy shifts. And here's the thing, it's not about changing who you are. It's not about trying to look like someone else. It's about enhancing what's already there. Lashes don't make you beautiful. They just help you see the beauty that was there all along. They're like a visual exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. It's not about just looking good. It's about feeling good. It's walking a little taller, smiling a little wider, feeling like you got just a little more sparkle in your eyes, and people notice that. But more importantly, you notice that. And let's get into the deeper part, the part that not everyone talks about. False lashes as self-care. Think about it. There's something incredibly grounding about the process. Trimming the lashes, carefully applying the glue, waiting for it to get tacky, even though we all rush it a little sometimes, and then gently pressing them into place. In that moment, the world slows down. It's just you, your reflection, and this little act of intention. You're not rushing, you're not multitasking, you're giving yourself undivided attention. And in today's world, that's rare. False lashes might not seem like a form of meditation, but they are. They teach patience, they teach presence, and if you ever had to start over because of one lash is halfway on your brow bone, you know that teach resilience too. They become a part of a ritual, whether you wear them every day or just for special occasions. Applying lashes can be a moment of calm, a moment to say, I matter enough to take this time for myself. Now let's talk about self-love, because lashes tie into that too. When we talk about loving ourselves, it's not always big dramatic acts. Sometimes it's in the small things we do to feel more connected to our own beauty. Putting on lashes can be one of those small things. It's saying, I love the way my eyes light up when I do this. It's saying I want to celebrate my face, not hide it. And most importantly, it's saying I'm doing this for me. It's not about what anyone else thinks. It's about how you feel when you wear them. It's about taking ownership of your appearance and saying, this is how I want to show up in the world today. And let's not forget, false lashes are also a form of expression. You get to decide what story your lashes tell. Some days it's bold and fierce, some days it's soft and flirty, and some days it's none at all, because guess what? Loving lashes doesn't mean you have to wear them. It just means you get to choose. So if anyone ever says, why do you bother with fake lashes? Just smile and say, because I love how they make me feel. Not because you're insecure, not because you're trying to be someone else, but because they're a little spark of magic that helps you see yourself more clearly. False lashes are a form of confidence you wear in your eyes. They're an act of self-love that says, I'm worth the extra effort. So go ahead, wear them with pride, because those lashes, they're more than just lashes. They're you showing up, glowing up, and owning every blink of the way. I want to talk about something that may seem small, but to me, it's something that's powerful, personal, and honestly, a form of therapy. Let's talk about doing your nails. Whether it's a fresh set of acrylics, a classic mani-pedi, or just painting your nails at home with your favorite color, nails are a vibe. But more than that, doing your nails is self-care. It's confidence, and it's absolutely a form of self-love. Let's start with self-care. There's something about taking time out of your busy day to sit down and focus on nothing but yourself. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could just be you, some polish, and a YouTube tutorial. But in that moment, the world slows down, the noise fades, and it's just you giving your hands some love. You're not doing it for anyone else. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're just saying, I deserve to feel good. I deserve to look down at my hands and smile. That's the essence of self-care. It's just taking the time to clean up your cuticles and paint on 2 coats of a color that makes you feel like you. And let's be real, doing your nails also teaches you patience. Like when you mess up a nail and have to start all over again, or when you tell yourself, I'll just wait 5 more minutes for it to dry and somehow still smudge it grabbing your phone. Been there many times, but you keep going. You learn to be gentle with yourself. You learn to let things dry, to take your time, to be present, and that in its own way is growth. Now let's talk about confidence. There's just something about having your nails done, whether they're bright and bold, soft and neutral, whatever your style is. A good nail set is like armor. It's subtle, but it's strong. You talk with your hands a little more. You gesture differently. You look down during the day and think, oh my gosh, I love this color. And that tiny moment of joy, that's what confidence feels like. Because confidence isn't always about being loud or taking up space. Sometimes it's in the details. It's looking down at your hands that do everything for you, and thinking, you look amazing. Thank you for carrying me through today. And it's a reminder that you are allowed to take up space, that you're allowed to feel beautiful just because. And then we get to the heart of it all, self-love. Because yes, doing your nails can absolutely be an act of love, and not just the kind of love that looks good in pictures. I mean the kind that makes you pause and care for yourself on a deeper level. Think about it. We use our hands for everything. We eat, text, carry. We put our hands through so much. So when we take the time to pamper them, that's you honoring your body. That's you saying, I appreciate you. And the colors you choose, the designs you go for, that's self-expression. It's creativity in its most portable form. It's a way to say, this is how I feel today without ever saying a word. Doing your nails isn't just about appearance. It's about presence. It's about mindfulness. And it's about loving yourself enough to do something that makes you feel good. Something just for you. So whether you're a DIY nail queen or you love the full salon experience, keep doing it. Keep showing up for yourself in those little ways, because it's not just nails. It's your time, it's your energy, your expression, your self-love in action. So the next time someone says, why do you always have your nails done? You can smile and don't say anything at all, or you can say, because I love the way it makes me feel. And really, that's the only reason you ever need.